belt, it was McLaren's Lando who set the fastest time, clocking...
My God, Lando! Bro, the McLaren team. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with another day of F1 videos. Today we're going to take a look, once again, at the F1 preseason. We took a look yesterday at the cars, first getting on the track, getting a bunch of the first tests. We did take a look a bit at what preseason training or what testing is for F1. Obviously, this being my first little preseason, first bit of testing for F1 ever, I'm trying to learn everything bit by bit. Obviously, I think it's done now. So I'm a little bit behind, I feel like. But anyway, we're going to take a look at everything that's been going on, seeing the cars on the road. I'm just kind of excited because they are sort of marketing this as a new era for F1. Obviously, the cars are a little bit heavier, the tires are a little bit bigger. They want the competition to be a bit more stiffer. With everything going on in Europe, I feel like people are, using this as a nice distraction for entertainment and an escape, and that is what my goal is to be here for you guys. So obviously, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on the F1 preseason. I kind of hope they show parts of like taking away the Russian gas sponsors, but anyway, that's a whole different video. I don't even want to do a Mazepin video. I literally just learned who he was like 3 days ago. And now he's in like a whirlwind, him and his father are in like a whirlwind of controversy for the Haas team, and I feel awful. Not for him by any means, but more so just because like I can't really shit on someone I don't know. So we're gonna get into the F1 preseason bits, best driving moments, best little things. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video down in the description below. Ooh, that's what I see with the vibes.
Green lights on for a new era of Formula One, and the first chance to see the radical new cars
also,
on.
I do apologize. There might be the gray box over the footage. If there's not, then it means F1 didn't block my video. But I'm willing to bet they will block this upon the first time I try to upload it, and then I'll have to put it on. Mainly for copyright issues. I apologize if it's hindering your guys' spot.
Reliability and data gathering was the order of the day, with all 10 teams looking to get as many laps as possible under their belts in Barcelona.
That Red Bull track is
Focus in
super
the
sick.
garages was on ensuring engines are correctly bedded in and ride heights perfected, with floor performance a particular focus on these new ground effect cars. With a shiny new contract under his belt, it was McLaren's Lando who set the fastest time, clocking...
My God, Lando! Bro, the McLaren team. McLaren might be a dark horse, McLaren really might be a dark... Do I hate the colors of the car? Yes. Do I love the drivers? Yes. I mean, Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, that little duo, and Lando possibly being the #1 of the two of them, that would be so sick. Imagine a Lando versus Lewis Hamilton battle for the title, two English guys. Oh, that would be so... Lando versus Max versus Ricciardo versus Carlos Sainz versus Charles Leclerc versus Lewis versus George Russell. All the scenarios are going in my head. I love that.
A 1 minute 19.56
we might have to take a look at his lap
as they seek to return to the very top of the pinnacle of motorsport.
Wow.
I didn't want to be P1. If anything, I would rather be last. Because now that expectations are so high and everyone thinks we're incredible.
You gotta live up to them
I think we just did a
expectations.
slightly different run plan to the other people. I think we'll see in the next few days. People probably go much quicker than what I did.
Reigning world champion Max Verstappen, sporting the #1 on the nose of his Red Bull, suffered a short trip across the gravel, seemingly caused by cold tyres.
Here and there, of course, you lock up, you go a bit wide, just trying to test the balance and the limit of the car a little bit, step by step.
But that was the only blip in what was otherwise a bulletproof performance for his new RB18, with the Dutch driver completing well over 2 full race distances.
It's great to see the #1 on the car. I think the last time it was on the car was actually with Sebastian Vettel going into the 2014 season. So great to see that back, and yeah, exciting to get this new era of Formula One underway.
Even to the naked eye, the new 2022 cars
I do
are
love the side pod designs. They look
with Red
so
Bull seeming to have gone
good.
in a slightly different direction with their side pod design, with some suggesting that once again, Adrian Newey may have worked some magic with the new regulations. But for all the chat about the differences in side pod design, experts say it's the floors that could be the most crucial element this year in terms of
What? I mean, I know she's really about to explain it, but I'm gonna try. I want to try and make a prediction myself about the floors. Is it just because the cars are heavier that it's just like weighing things down, or like what would be like the big deal there? I'm a little into the AlphaTauri car. Looks good when you look at it like this, by the way. I did not realize I paused it like this, and I did not realize those were the colors of the car. I think that's so sick. And you can see in the little wing design that it says the name. But anyway, that Ferrari, guys, might be the best looking car of the bunch. I really do think so. The sexy side pod design, the bright red, the F175 might be majestic. I love it. I love every bit of it.
Generating aerodynamic performance. George Russell put in a strong shift on his first morning at Mercedes, his W13 looking on rails through the fast and
okay, that one doesn't have the side pods.
Meanwhile,
though.
his 7-time world champion teammate Lewis Hamilton was doing his best to go incognito, surveying the competition up and down the pit lane.
Instead
The
of
Briton
driving.
remarking that he feels this will be one of the most exciting and interesting seasons that he's ever taken
She never
part in.
talked about the floor, actually.
Ferrari opted to stop development of their 2021 car early in the season in order to focus on the new F1 75, and it appears their decision has paid off. Charles Leclerc had an impressive day, topping the morning session. It was the Ferrari pair who set the bar in terms of distance, Leclerc and Carlos Sainz completing an incredible 153 laps on the...
Okay, my question is, why do they do this many laps in these cars? Like, why are they, because isn't like the normal F1 tracks, aren't they only like 60 or 70 laps? Why are they going out to try and compete that many laps? Is it just like to push the car to the limits? Like, educate me. This is the part where I need to be educated. I need the comments. I need you guys' input, because I don't get that. I would give it maybe like 60 laps, see how the car is doing, see how it's feeling, see how it's riding, see if it's quick or not, what needs to be adjusted. But I mean, the more data you have, I guess, the more adjusting you can do.
Opening day, Red Bull not far back on 147.
Williams
They
got a
weren't
lot of
the
laps in
only
there too.
teams to pass the 100-lap mark. Williams' Nicholas Latifi and Alex Albon started strongly, both hitting
Yeah, what are
66
those
tours,
bars?
bringing their total to 132. The team even bringing out a brand new floor after lunch to evidence their commitment to rapid development of their new chassis. They were closely followed by Mercedes, with Hamilton and Russell splitting driving duties to take the tally to 127. Fernando Alonso, now in his 20th pre-season, matched the Silver Arrow's effort, with his team recently saying they would be pushing performance over reliability. AlphaTauri weren't far behind on 121, Yuki Tsunoda being entrusted with the AT03's first day of running, while Aston Martin hit 119 laps in total. Despite topping the timesheets, Mclaren just managed to pass the magical 100-lap barrier, clocking 101 laps in the dying moments of the day. And despite Haas having one of the most advanced-looking cars, Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher could only muster 43 laps, the pair struggling to show off the VF22's qualities. Haas decided not to develop their 2021 car at all, but for now the dividends from that decision remain to be seen.
And now they have a lot of controversy to deal with in the first place. I feel like Haas, they're in for a whirlwind of a season. It's gonna be so hectic. I feel like, just in general. I mean, literally your biggest funder, the main sponsor on your car is one of the largest Russian gas companies and owners, shareholders in the world, and his son is the #1 driver. I guess Mazepin's the #1 driver. I don't even know. I think Mick Schumacher's probably the #1 driver. But yeah, that, like, you're kind of in a pickle. You're in a bit of a
Unfortunately, we
pickle.
didn't get too many laps in. We had a cooling leak which prevented us from doing more laps, but I'm pretty sure it's just the beginning.
And Alfa Romeo's camouflaged livery couldn't hide the fact the team had a difficult day. Reserve driver Robert Kubica only completing 9 laps in the morning, with investigations later revealing a small part had broken. But even with new signing Valtteri Bottas behind the wheel of the C42, the Finn could only manage 23.
We did have some issues, and unfortunately the issues we had were pretty costly with time. Some issues with reliability, some mechanical things, but we understand it luckily completely and we know how to fix it. We just didn't have enough time during the day to fix it properly.
Just 5 drivers are yet to taste the new era of cars. Daniel Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Zhou Guanyu and Sergio Perez.
Sergio Perez
and all
hasn't been in the
teams
car?
have a real challenge to get their heads around the revolutionary new regulations before pre-season testing kicks off in Bahrain in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, so it's not even, this isn't even like the preseason? This is just them testing out the cars in Barcelona. F1 is confusing, bro. So this is just testing. This is not even their preseason stuff. But I thought the first race was in March. This will be interesting. This will be very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think, though, down in the comments below. Be sure to check out the channel. We got a couple other videos today. I'm avoiding the Mazepin video until I have more knowledge on the information, because I feel like I'd be the wrong person to comment, and I'm not trying to offend anyone in any way, shape, or form. So let me know what you guys think, though, about the F1 car so far this season. I'll catch you guys for another video. Peace.